The most misunderstood home loan today is the VA home loan. Many active service members and veterans do not understand how powerful this home loan option is. Now, I truly believe the VA home loan is simply the best home loan product available today, if you are eligible. If you are an active duty service member, if you are a veteran or eligible surviving spouse of a fallen hero, you may be eligible to buy a home with zero down, or you may be able to refinance your current VA home loan with very limited documentation. Sadly, many do not recall or discount the amazing benefit they have earned. Again, I believe the VA home loan is truly the best home loan solution, and the best home loan program should be reserved for the bravest. What is a VA home loan? Who is eligible to secure a VA home loan for a purchase or a refi? What are the 4 Kevin Martini things you need to know about a VA home loan? What are the 9 benefits of the VA home loan? Episode 104 of the Martini Mortgage Podcast with me, Kevin Martini. And know that this mortgage podcast was curated to share everything you need to know about a VA home loan. Let me call this episode the VA Home Loan Explained by Kevin Martini.
This is the Martini Mortgage Podcast with Kevin Martini.
Wow, in that intro, I promised a ton. Now, before I dive into the 4 Kevin Martini things you need to know about a VA home loan and the 9 Kevin Martini benefits of a VA home loan, let me start by sharing how a VA home loan works. As a primer, you need to know that the Department of Veteran Affairs the Department of Veteran Affairs does not do home loans. VA home loans are provided by lenders like the Martini Mortgage Group at Benchmark Mortgage. The Department of Veteran Affairs guarantees a portion of the home loan, which in turn enables the most favorable terms for the mortgage. Since the Department of Veteran Affairs backs the VA home loan, I have found, and you will find, if you are eligible, it offers the most favorable terms as compared to other mortgage programs. For example, no down payment requirement and no need to pay private mortgage insurance with lenient, or how about if I say common sense underwriting, and upfront costs are significantly reduced. Oh, by the way, there is no loan limit. So if you can qualify, you can get it. And it is important to know that it is not just a once and done benefit. Yes, it's a rinse and repeat benefit that you can use it multiple times. And in some cases, you can have more than one VA home loan at the same time. Simply put, it is my opinion, there is no better way to purchase or refinance a home than with a VA home loan. And it should be that way. Now, are you eligible? You may be. You know, there was a study done in 2008 by the Department of Veteran Affairs. There were 23 million veterans, but only 11% of them used the VA home loan benefits. This is an earned benefit, so please do not be afraid to use it. I have found that many are afraid to use the VA home loan because they are unsure how the program works. I get it. Myself and the entire Martini Mortgage Group are here to make the VA home loan very simple and provide clarity on what your benefits are and how the program works. Either myself, Kevin Martini, or my son and business partner and fellow mortgage strategist, Logan Martini, can get your questions answered, and you will be on your way to owning a home or refinancing with a VA home loan. If it is right for you and your family, of course. Let me share 4 Kevin Martini things you need to know about purchasing a home with a VA home loan. Number 1 is, wait for it, no down payment is required. Yes, the VA home loan eliminates a ton of obstacles that keep many would-be homeowners from buying a home. A down payment happens to be one of those hurdles. There is no down payment required with a VA home loan. Yes, the VA home loan is not the only no or low down payment option available with the Martini Mortgage Group. However, it is the only program that has no strings unattached where the home is located or what the income of the applicants are or what their credit score can be or how much the loan can actually be. The VA home loan is a pure no down payment loan. Number 2, the seller can pay loan costs and more. With the Martini Mortgage Group, there are no lender-controlled fees, but there are loan-related costs, and the seller is allowed to pay all the reasonable closing costs. Now, there are some very talented real estate agents out there, and if you want to be introduced to one of them, let me know. I share this because even the most gifted realtors cannot control the timing or motivation of the seller, but they can negotiate, and the agents I work with are very gifted at that. I can share, I have seen veterans buy a home with literally no money out of pocket. Oh, by the way, I have seen some of my realtor partners negotiate other debt to be paid off by the seller too. Number 3 is the VA loan has no mortgage insurance. Important to know that mortgage insurance is not a bad thing. It is the reason why one can buy a home with less than 20% down. But with a VA mortgage, there is no mortgage insurance. I love this benefit, and it is a big one. Your cost of borrowing is reduced when there is no mortgage insurance. And again, the VA home loan has no monthly or annual mortgage insurance. Just so you know, basically every other loan product will require mortgage insurance unless you put 20% or more down. The VA home loan eliminates the cost of private mortgage insurance. Now, there is no monthly mortgage insurance, but there may be a VA funding fee required, or there may not be. If it is required, it is not a cash expense since it can be wrapped into the loan, so it's not an out-of-pocket expense. Give me a jingle at 919-238-4934 so we can talk more about the VA funding fee. Number 4. It is so very simple to apply for a VA home loan with the Martini Mortgage Group at Benchmark Mortgage. You see, applying for a VA home loan is so simple. All you have to do is go to martinimortgage.com and click on the apply button. I must warn you, when you work with me, Kevin Martini, or if you work with Logan Martini, it is our duty, responsibility, and obligation to get you the lowest cost of borrowing and to make sure you have clarity of the economics. That is what you should expect from a lender. That is what you will get when you work with the Martini Mortgage Group. Now, I know what you are saying. Kevin Martini, I get it. The VA home loan is an amazing mortgage product, but am I eligible? Let me share some guidelines at a very high level. If active duty and or have served 90 days in wartime or 180 days in peacetime, you are most likely eligible. If a veteran, length of service, and when your service comes into play along with your character of service, again, it is very basic synopsis. The best way to find out if you are eligible is to talk with a mortgage strategist at the Martini Mortgage Group, and we can request your certificate of eligibility, also known as your COE, from the Department of Veteran Affairs. Since we have direct access to the Department of Veteran Affairs system, this could just take minutes. Now, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, and a copy of your DD-214 may be needed. The VA home loan is one of the best benefits available to you as an active service member or a veteran. I said it earlier, but it's worth repeating. It is important to re-highlight that a VA home loan benefit is not a once-and-done benefit. It can be rinsed and repeated, and in some circumstances, you can have multiple VA home loans at the same time with something called bonus entitlement. This bonus entitlement is not like a leprechaun riding a unicorn. It is a real thing that I have personally helped families with. Oh, by the way, the home loan has no loan limits either. If you can qualify for $1 million mortgage and you are eligible for a VA home loan, you will get a $1 million mortgage with no down payment, and that mortgage will have no mortgage insurance. In closing, let me share the 9 Kevin Martini benefits to a VA home loan turbo fast. Number 1, no down payment and no loan limits in every county in North Carolina and in every state in the U.S. Number 2, there is no monthly mortgage insurance. Number 3, the Department of Veteran Affairs limits the amount you can be charged for closing costs. Number 4, there is never a penalty for paying off the loan early. Number 5, the Department of Veteran Affairs offers assistance and counseling if you have trouble making your payment. And also, in that case, the Martini Mortgage Group at Benchmark Mortgage is here to help too. Number 6, reasonable closing costs can be paid by the seller, and the seller may be able to pay some of your other debts like your credit cards or even your car loan. Number 7, you do not need to be a first-time home buyer to use your VA home loan, and it can be rinsed and repeated and used multiple times. Number 8, you can often reuse your VA home loan benefits even if you used them before. And if you currently have a VA home loan, you may be able to use bonus entitlement and have multiple VA home loans at the same time. And number 9, the VA home loan deploys common sense underwriting, lenient on credit and income guidelines as compared to other mortgage products. Whether you want to purchase a home or refinance your current home loan, a VA home loan is a great solution. All at the Martini Mortgage Group at Benchmark Mortgage are VA-approved lenders, and yes, we serve families all over the great state of North Carolina and other states too. Know that I have a trusted network of pre-screened VA-approved lenders that never quit when it comes to helping active duty service members or veterans. Connect with us on Facebook by going to www.kevinmartinigroup.com or search for me on Instagram at Kevin Martini Live. And always know that I'm a phone call away by dialing 919-238-4934. Thank you for tuning in to the 104th episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast. Please share this episode with someone you care about that may find benefit from what you have heard, and it would mean a lot to me if you would leave a comment. Wishing you health, happiness, peace, and blessings.
The Martini Mortgage Group makes real estate dreams a reality with trusted advice in a stress-free environment with great rates and on-time closings while providing a world-class experience. If you or someone you know has questions about the current mortgage rates or the current mortgage programs, please reach out to the Martini Mortgage Group at 919-238-4934. The information contained in this podcast presentation is for general product information purposes only. Arklatex Financial Services, LLC, NMLS number 2143, doing business as Benchmark Mortgage, makes no representations or warranties of any kind expressed or implied about the completeness, reliability, suitability, or availability with respect to the information, products, or services. All loans subject to borrower qualifying. Other restrictions may apply. Branch Manager Kevin Martini, NMLS number 143962. Branch located at 5650 Six Forks Road, Suite 101, Raleigh, North Carolina 27609. Contact the branch by calling 919-238-4934. Equal housing opportunity.